Today, guys, we're working on constant velocity carburetors again. This is on a 2000 Kawasaki STX 900. What this one was doing is it was losing pressure. It wouldn't take off. So they brought it in here, and we've talked about in the past rejetting these with a number 50, getting rid of that 35 jet. This one was losing pressure. As you can see, these fuel lines right here, they're metal, or actually aluminum. They run between the three carburetors rather. So what was happening is it was dripping fuel down here on top of this and blowing fuel out into here. It was very hard to see on the jet ski. You just had to know when you take them off, you can pressure them up through these holes right there on the end. And this is usually where your fuel pump goes, which is right here. You can see the O-rings that go over those holes. It builds pressure and pushes it into these lines. Well, what was happening is you can see this third carburetor is off. It's right here. And the tubes that connect these, which are right here, there's little O-rings on the end. These things are completely worn out. And they were leaking air. They go in like that. They were leaking air. You can see how loose that fits. They were leaking air and fuel. So if they weren't leaking fuel, they would leak air and cause a lean condition, which, can cause engine failure. So you always want to check these O-rings. If you can't get yours, this one won't idle hardly. It won't stay running, and that's because all the pressure is bleeding off. You have to have fuel pressure to run these things. So replace these O-rings. Kawasaki had a part number for them. They don't make them anymore, so I found this kit here at Atwood's and lucked out. You're going to need 16 of them to do it, and it is a pain in the ass to line up this linkage and everything back together. It is a pain in the ass, but it has to be done. You won't get them running. Even if you think they're running good and you turn up the idle, a lot of people do that bullshit. You'll just burn your motor up. So if you're building these, make sure that you do them correctly. Replace these O-rings. If you have to rejet. We have another video of that. Hope this helps out. Get you back on the water. Thanks.